What's up everybody, this is Jondivine, and today I'm doing my very first equipment review on the SHEHDS 19x15 wash and beam moving fixture. I typically don't do these, but this company has caught my attention within the last few weeks, and I'm happy to say that I got the opportunity to get my hands on two of these awesome lights. And in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about these lights, and if you stick around, you'll actually get to see the lights in action with a custom light show performance programmed by me to show you some of its awesome features. Let's dive in. Now, these fixtures post a pretty big footprint for a relatively low price. Coming in at only $249 each unit, this would be considered a budget light to many. But don't let the number fool you, because this light is going to drop your jaw with what it does. Now, the SHEHDS lighting was nice enough to ship two of these to me, and once I got them, my first surprise was the quality of the build. I was honestly expecting something that would be a little more flimsy or cheap feeling due to the price of the lights, but I was completely surprised that the quality was way better than I expected. The unit feels very solid for the light of its size, coming in at 7.95 kilograms or 17.5 pounds. And obviously, just like any other intelligent moving fixtures, you gotta be careful when handling so you don't mess up the motors or the stabilizers, but this was a really good starting point upon opening the box. Now, after unboxing, I saw that it came with a PowerCon cable, DMX cable, the user manual, and two bracket mounts to hang the lights if so desired. Now, the light does have some pretty extensive features, but a few that are highlighted and important to note are it has 19 15-watt RGBW LED lamps. It has individual ring control, a front LCD screen, 540-degree pan and 270-degree tilt, which is huge if you're trying to use this in totem style. 10 to 60 degree zoom, which can transform the light from a wash into a wide angle beam. It has multiple modes such as sound active, auto, and DMX mode. And lastly, 16 or 24 channel DMX options. Now, on the back of the light, it's very neat and straightforward, having a DMX in and out and two PowerCon units for power in and power out, giving you the ability to daisy chain the power. On the front, we have the beautiful LCD screen with 4 arrow keys and an OK key, also acting as our select button. On the screen, you're going to see 6 options. Menu will bring you to the options to adjust the light's parameters to your preferences, allowing you to change things such as tilt, function speeds, and more. Next is the DMX channel. This is what you'll assign this light to as a channel on a DMX universe. Simply move the arrows to select the channel you desire and click OK when you're done. The next button is our display option, which is a simple reverse of the LCD. So if you're hanging the light upside down, the LCD will flip-flop so you can properly program from an upside down position. The fourth option is to change the language from English to Chinese or vice versa. The fifth option is where you'll be able to choose what style of control you want for your light. Now, this light doesn't have any IR remote control, so if you aren't DMXing this light, you will have some randomness in the light's ability to cover a specific area, so be aware of that. Lastly, the final option is to choose between the 16 channel or 24 channel DMX option. If you want to know the difference in controls between the two, simply refer to the manual. See, I personally chose the 24 channel because I like to have more control over the light when I DMX. Once I became familiar with the ins and outs of the light, I decided to take it out for a few events. And I'm very big on making sure I take these out into a real world situation with some backups ready to go, just in case I'm unhappy with them or if I'm just relatively unimpressed. But let me tell you something, I took them out, and not only did they meet the expectations for a good quality intelligent fixture, quite frankly, they exceeded them. I wanted to see how flexible and easy they were to DMX, so I opened up my SoundSwitch program, and I was happy to see that these fixtures were already patched into SoundSwitch user library. I was able to properly import them into the project file and quickly began programming. With ease, I was able to create a couple of simple static scenes, auto scripts, and even had some time to pre-program a few important songs. When I created the static scene for the ceiling setting, or what I use for downtime lighting, I actually had to lower the brightness on these lights, because one of the best features of this light is that it actually allows you to create really cool visual effects by simply changing the settings on the ring control. So you could have 3 different sections creating 3 different colors. And at the 24 channel DMX option, you can control all 3 settings and create really, really unique light washes. The next thing that impressed me was its response time. Because typically, some lights that are cheaper in price don't really trigger very well, especially in the pan and tilt response time. But this light was lightning fast. As soon as I triggered the light to move, it moved to the position it needed to. There was no lag, no rough movement, nothing. Completely smooth. Now, I'm sure you're probably gonna wanna see these things in action, so let's jump into a little light show I put together in SoundSwitch to program these lights and show you what they can do. So as you can see, these lights are pretty impressive for the price point. Also, they have custom-made road cases for these lights in case you want to be able to transport them like I do on mobile events. And if you're interested in buying some of these lights, be sure to check out the link in the description, because at the time I'm shooting this video, they're having a Black Friday sale, and you're not going to want to miss the opportunity to grab these lights at an even cheaper rate. Now just be prepared when you do order them. They can take 15 to 28 days to ship because they could be coming from overseas to the United States. Overall, these lights might be the best investment if you are looking for new intelligent lights or if you're just getting started in the DMX world. And quite frankly, I'm going to end up with a lot more of these. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you're interested in purchasing, just click the link in the description and make sure you say Jondivine sent you. I'll see you guys in the next video.